my left, and I saw my husband desperately clinging to the cliff edge. And then I looked to my right, and I saw my son staring at him, petrified with fear. And I knew in a heartbeat exactly who I was going to save. To tell this story properly, I need to go back to when I was pregnant with our son, Zoe. Giving birth hurts. Now, anybody in this room who has given birth knows I have made a great understatement. So let me say it again. Giving birth hurts a lot. But it's only the pain of labor that could possibly compel a woman to let her child out of the safest place it will ever be. The womb is the original bubble-wrap suit of safety. And once you give birth, the world and everyone in it conspires to pull your child away from you and into danger. Now, I'm a person with some imagination, and so I would spin out a lot of disaster scenarios. Some of the basic ones: he'll run with scissors, he'll ride his bike without his helmet, he'll get into a car and have a terrible car accident. You know how it goes. Anyway, my husband Andrew and I decided that we would go to the Adirondack Mountains with our son and see if we could get him to love hiking as much as we loved hiking. We chose Round Top Mountain because it had all these gentle switchbacks up to a beautiful 360-degree view, a spectacular view at the top. Now, being a woman who catastrophizes, you would think I would wonder why the name of the trail was changed to the Big Slide. But I didn't wonder until we got to the place where basically the entire mountain had just slid off. And all that was left was this sheer rock face going straight up and this steel cable coming straight down that you were supposed to climb Batman style in order to get to the top. Now, Andrew and Zoe were up it like a shot, crowing the whole way, saying, "Come on, Mommy, it's so much fun, come on, Mommy." Well, I was at the bottom in complete terror, because this was a disaster scenario I knew very well. You know the one, when you're hanging from the rope and your hand slips and you fall. It took me a very, very long time to get the courage to climb that rope. And I think the only thing that was pulling me up was the knowledge that my family was at the top of the mountain. But still, it was 20 of the longest minutes of my life. And finally, I got to the top, and that's when I looked, and there was Andrew hanging from the cliff edge, calling for help. And he must have seen something in my face or maybe in the step that I took away, because he just stood up. He just stood up. He said, "I'm okay." I said, "You're okay? What do you mean you're okay?" He said, "Look, it's a ledge. I'm standing on a ledge. I'm not really hanging off this cliff. I'm okay." Well, he was okay, but I was not okay. In that split second of a decision, I knew for the rest of my life that I would have let my husband, the love of my life, fall off the mountain rather than go and help him and risk falling off the mountain myself and leaving our son at the top of the mountain alone. You might have thought that would have been a slippery slope for our marriage, but it wasn't. It wasn't. We tell that story a lot. We laugh about it. Andrew likes to say that it's the story about him being a complete ass, and I don't disagree. However, as our children have grown older and tested their boundaries, as they probably should, and grown away from us, as they absolutely must, Andrew has always stood by my side. He would never let me fall. Thank you.